Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 25 of my Malekith campaign. I mean, I say Malekith, really Malekith is on a holiday. Where is he? He's over here. Malekith's on holiday. I think he's basically having a midlife crisis. He's left Nagrond. He's gone off by himself. He's got the Dark Elf army equivalent of a Ferrari and a younger model than his mother there. So that's a thing. And Morathi is currently pushing back against the High Elves. I mean, we lost a lot of territory to the High Elves, but Morathi is going to be taking it back along with the assistance of Kakaukin and, of course, Rakal. And up here we have Moransti, his other half, and she's going to go after the Twisted Glade, which I think I'm going to do now. What's the public order like here? Well, it's fine, I think. I think we can probably just rush down there. And I guess we'll yeah, we are deployed. That's good. And I also want, what do I want the Black Ark to do, really? Am I bothered about this? Upkeep for all units, meh. Be able to recruit dragons, meh. When is this upkeep for all units? Is that all units or units? I think it's probably just the Black Ark's units, I suspect. It's probably what it's saying there. So we could get better bombardment, potentially. That could be an option. I quite like the idea of the slave hold, though, because that's going to increase sacking, post-battle loot and casualties within the range of influence that the Black Ark puts out. So I think, yeah, we're going to go for a slave hold. Black Arks have large holds where slaves are held to be dragged to Nagrond or serve their cruel masters on board. That sounds fun. So let's do that. Okay, we've got unassigned skill points. Neheth. Yeah, that one. She's our new Dreadlord. You know, an intern, basically, a Dreadlord intern. She's rocked up. She's full of pep and vigour. She's got big ideas. It's going to be great. And she's also recruiting a crap load of Blackguard. So let's give her sadistic. Yeah, sure, eternal hatred. Let's go for inspiring presence and Sheaf Master because that's just the best. So we'll do that. And she's going to be there for a good, yeah, about 3 turns while she's recruiting units. And I think I also want to get some Hydras or maybe some, oh, I should get some dragons. I should get a dragon. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I'm going to get a dragon. However, I also need to get a sorceress, but 5 turns until we can get that sorceress because I just want the increased levels for that. That'll be pretty good. Alright, here are not moved. Shakara. Let's move you towards the plane of spiders. I don't know. I mean, Clar Karond, basically, they have the plane of spiders and the Twisted Glade. And we're going to take over the Twisted Glade, and then they'll just have a home which is riddled with spiders. And I'm half tempted just to leave them there. I might do that, actually. I might sign a peace treaty with them and just leave them with a plane full of spiders to deal with. That kind of appeals to me. So we might do that. So Selveth, you're going to come down here. Mitra, you are going... Yeah, we just can't... I'm just kind of keeping an eye on what the High Elves down here are doing. We are in a fairly good position here. Rakal has taken Arnheim. And I think between... I mean, I could move Kakaukin... Yeah, let's move Kakaukin... You know what, I'm not going to ambush. I'm going to move on the High Elf forces here because Morathi... Yeah, we're going to move her in there. Next turn, we'll head over to Sildra Tor because Morathi should be more than enough to take out that force. Then Kakaukin and Rakal can move on the Moon Shard. And then we just have to take Tauren Rock and we're back where we were in the Morathi campaign with wave upon wave of High Elves smashing themselves against Tauren Rock. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Brilliant. Okay, Tamarith, you haven't moved either. You know what we could do? We could move you... Yeah. Let's move you over to Ulthwan so we can get a good look at what they're up to. Nadraxis. I don't like the fact that these beastmen are here. Who are they at war with? They are at war with Lothran. Maybe we should give them a lot of money and let them use them as like a cat's paw. Felicion, you're going... Well, to be honest, I don't think we're going to have much... I'm going to take the Twisted Glade, and then I'm going to let Clar Karond survive in the plane of spiders, so they have to live with all the spiders. Because that now is an idea that really appeals to me. Draxis, you're coming down here. Okay, we've got damaged buildings over here, but I don't actually care about that because it's literally just a means to an end. That dwarf turn took quite a while. I wonder what they're up to down there. I also noticed I don't think there's any greenskins. I think the greenskins are gone. Was it greenskins? I didn't see. I think it was Empire, Dwarf, yeah. No, I think the greenskins are dead. That means there's going to be a lot of dwarves down there. Thousands of them. Servants Chaos are still around. Has Chaos actually spawned, or is it just... No, because we would have had the Archaon video. So yeah, so Chaos hasn't spawned yet. So that was just a small little force. Okay, so we've got Imminent Rebellion, don't care about that. Tyra has secured influence against Skeggy, sure. And Oghan Redeye has stolen our technology. What a little devil. What a tinker. Okay, let's go and smash this place. Oh, we've got the Banner of Murder. So that increases speed, charge bonus and weapon strength. So, you know what? I think I might give that to... that's weapon... Yeah. Okay, let's give it to the other Dread Knight unit. And we will auto-resolve this one. Yes, and I think what I'm going to do is just sack it. Malekith's Campaigner to the very edge of the world. Would this one go? So great is their thirst for adventure, their lust for battle. Campaign movement range plus 10%, minus 5 attrition. Suffered, that's pretty nice. And he's got Hail Slave. Fine. And then I'm going to take Nargle Fiery Plane. Boop. You're being booped. And I'm going to loot and occupy. We've got Trickster Shard, which is pretty garbage. But Malekith he's now level 40, so he's maxed rank. Okay, so we've got 2 skill points to spend. What I kind of want to go Blade Shield. Is that the best option? Could go Confer Bloodlust, but we don't have any War Hydras, Black Dragons, Witch Elves, or Harpies. We've got no Black Ark Corsairs, Shades, or Dark Riders. So... Oh, but we could go Night Lord. Melee attack and defense. I think I'm going to do this. So we're going to get plus 8 melee attack and defense for the Cold One Knights. So that's going to give them 64-62, which is pretty beefy. And Hagreen has got a skill point as well, which, to be honest, I guess specialist. Do that. Right, Malekith has had his move for this turn. He did grand work. Let's go. I want to see what's Altdorf. Is Altdorf okay? Looks okay. Looks like the Empire's kind of stable for the moment, which is nice to see. Okay, they're recruiting there. Oh yes, I know what I wanted to do first, which was... We're going to take Twisted Glade. Yep, easy peasy. And I'll just occupy the Twisted Glade. So we've got the Clawed Coast. Lords over Druki. And a gold sigil sword. Right, now. Clar Karond.
Your flesh will roast if I'm not satisfied.
Well, I want a peace treaty. You can trade with me as well.
No.
No? Right. And a non-aggression pact.
Foolish request.
Okay. Alyssa, have you taken a serious head wound? right? You, in your plane of spiders, right? Sounds awful. I wouldn't be able to sleep in a plane of spiders. And me, I have the... I mean, I've got huge chunks of the world under my control here. And now what is your problem? Alright, a peace treaty.
Indeed.
I have called for a crusade of blood. That's delightful. Okay, well you can sit in your little hovel. Enjoy your chaos marauders trying to kill you. We've got other things to do.
Master of cruelty.
Twisted Glade is looking okay. We're recruiting there. Very nice. So a few turns. Okay, can I build anything fun? Well, we could do the exotic animal market. We can do that. Let's upgrade that as well. Ah, yes, we can upgrade. Oh, actually.
Torture and debauchery.
Was it Harganeth? Yes. Okay, so we're still still two growth points off finishing that. So let's get the Dark City here. I mean, we've got a huge amount of money to spend, so let's upgrade that.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Moransty's got a skill point. She... what? Oh, yeah, she's Granite Stance, isn't she? Yeah. So she's got strength through spite. So Cull the Unworthy, weapon strength for Bleak Swords, Dread Spears, Dark Shard, and Reaper Bolt Throwers. That sounds pretty useful. Let's do that. And then we can get Kindle the Fury. So that gives melee attack and weapon damage for units around Moransty, which is pretty good. So we'll do that. And Caladriel is going to have... got one skill point. Well, you're 60. Let's give you a cold one. Hopefully you won't go out of control while you've got that. I could... ah, screw it, it's fine. Right. Morathi, you are going to take some attrition damage. Screw it.
I watch from the shadows.
Boop. Right, you're there.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I'm a little bit worried about...
I go.
let's move you over here and set up an ambush. That should put you in range of the Moonshard. I'm just worried about these two armies kind of ganging up on you. But then Rakal can join you over there. Felicion, you're going to move southward. And I think Moransty is going to hit the northern coast over here. Let's get Tamarith to light the way. Nice. Okay, and these agents are just going to head down here. Once we've dealt with the High Elves around here. I mean, I'll have to be a little bit careful of Hexotl. I could wipe out Hexotl. Okay, Hexotl, where are you? Okay, your enemy, your military allies with the High Elves. So our war with them is going. Yeah, we will end up having to kill you. On the other hand, you like all the bad things we're doing to the Marauders. So actually, it's improving. We might be okay. I'll keep an eye on them, but we might be okay. I might be able to just leave them, not to worry too much about them. Hulalian, I should really recruit more units for you, shouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, okay, well let's bring you back over to Nagaron then. We're going to do that. Right, anyone not moved? Mitra. Can you do anything here? You could hinder replenishment, so that's completely friggin' useless. So, you know what? Just stay there. Upgrade. Yes, we'll do that. We'll also upgrade that. And the port. And that. And, sure, Woodsman's Hut. Why not? We can also upgrade here. So let's do that. Yep, sure. And that. Good. And we managed to spend 20,000 gold. And I don't care about that. Imminent Rebellion. Yep, don't care. Commandment available. That's more like it. Let's get... what's the public order doing? It's dropping, but it should be fine. So that's... let's go for enforced tribute payments. Let's just make sure that we've only got... yeah, Malekiths and... no, I don't want any slaves there. Yes, so the Broken Land, slaves, Iron Mountain, slaves, good. So now we're getting 14,000 just from slaves. Jeez. Slaves, it's just so good. Where's Balthazar? Oh, there goes Balthazar. I really want to be military allies with Bretonia and the Empire. I'm going to turn them against the High Elves. That's my scheme. So I think this is pure Dark Elf. It's not the easiest way to go about things, but it is the most devious, and that's what we're going to do. If being evil was easy, it wouldn't be worth the effort.
We are long past words. You know that.
Hello, Froggy. A non-aggression pact. Yep, because you like the things we're doing to Chaos. Well, sure. Where the hell do you think you're going? You have to stay in your plane of spiders, that's the deal. If you don't stay in your plane of spiders, I have to kill you. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, we won. Sure, I'll take the slaves. Okay, so we had a rebellion, but managed to win somehow, so that's fine. Repeat the repeaters. Have the bolt rights manufacture more artillery. If they hesitate, flog them. Sure. Okay, and all that kind of stuff happened. Right. Malekith.
Lord of the Black Tower.
What shall we do, Malekith? Where shall we go? This way? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's. Okay. First, Bretonia. Right. You love us. Let's have military access.
Think again.
Oh, come on. Be cool. Fine. Empire.
The nation call. Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
Well, it is increasing. I guess more needs to be done to prove to them that we're the good guys. So let's go and murder Doomkeep.
Withdrawing.
And let's loot and occupy. We've got Gambler's Armour. Very nice. Okay, so next we'll head off to the Sarl encampment. Burn that to the ground as well. Basically, I don't care about any of these, so they can just all get razed. And the best thing about it is because there's Chaos Corruption, Chaos Forces will spawn. They will attack the settlement. I mean, these guys lost this battle, but technically they should win it. And then they just raze it. So I don't have to raze a settlement. I can capture it, and then the Chaos Forces behind me will just raze it for me, saving all the effort. So that's very nice. Okay, so Zoran. Who are these guys? Sru Limrender. He sounds fun. But yes, here we go. So Manfred's down here. So we could assassinate one of his ladies. Wendelin von Karstein or Attilia von Karstein. Well, let's try killing Wendelin, just because I find her name funny. Critical success. Yep, she's dead. So that's one less vampire to deal with. And we'll pop that skill point in Assassinate. Good job, Zoram. Right. Tamarith, you're going to head southward. We're going to see if we can get Toran Lek. Oh, there's a Shrine of Cain there as well. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Oh, but we can upgrade the cell decks. Able slaves are reserved the onboard pain masters unless a hag takes a liking to one for other uses. I assume scrubbing the toilets or something is... I don't like this. Although, I don't think Clar Karond are going to survive for much longer. Never mind. Right, Felicien, you're coming down here. Okay, these guys have not moved. That's perfect. So, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Marathi is going to attack Sildred Tor. We're going to encircle. And then we're going to bring Kalkin down. Down here.
Destroy them all.
And then we're going to attack. Now that doesn't look entirely in our favour. I don't think that's entirely fair. I think this should be a fairly easy fight, but we're going to fight it anyway.
Fury, come forth. Vengeance awaits.
Well, that's one way to get the High Elves' attention. We've dropped a pit of shades directly on some of their white lions and some spearmen. And that's going to chew up that unit. And we have a big pile of High Elf corpses which is going to pull them towards our army. Got some harpies out on our left flank here. Got a big long line of infantry backed up by some dark shards. And over on our right flank we've got the War Hydra, Stephen Seagals, and of course some shades. And far off on the right flank we've got our Dark Riders and Dark Rider crossbows hidden in the trees. And of course a couple of units of Reaper bolt throwers, just to top it all off. Got some units of Valerian Reavers moving up. They end up just out of range. This is the problem. The High Elf units have slightly longer range than the Dark Elf units. It's a massive pain in the arse. Fortunately, they don't have longer range than the bolt throwers. Over on the left flank, we have a Phoenix and a Great Eagle flanking us. I was worried they were going after my Harpies, but fortunately they decided to just go straight after my artillery, which actually kind of works for me. So I pull some of the Blackguard back into a defensive posture. Marathi's flying around, dropping miasmas wherever she can. Some of the units now moving into range of our crossbows, and they're going to be punished for that. Dark Riders coming out of the forest, Phoenix and Great Eagle landing in our artillery and our missile line. Marathi's Flaming Sword of Ruin gets cast, which is going to increase our missile damage and weapon damage. That Great Eagle is chewing up our units. The Blackguard's going to move into assist. They've got their Prince right in the middle of our... Is this Bleak Swords? Yeah, Bleak Swords. The units charging our line. Got Tressa in amidst the spearmen over here. The War Hydra is engaging their noble. And also a unit of White Lions. The Dark Riders have charged in, but they've been surrounded by Lothran Seaguard with shield. Is the Lothran Seaguard shield still faith thing? Do they need shields? They're already anti-cavalry because they're spears and archers. Do they need shields as well? It just kind of makes them such an all-round good unit. Pit of Shades being dropped in amidst these Lothran Seaguard over here. That's going to chew them up. Yep, that's what I like to see. A big pile of elf corpses. However, Marathi is getting shot up a little bit. So she's going to have to get out of there. Most of the melee units of the enemy army have been defeated, but they still have quite a few missile units. The poor War Hydra has taken quite the beating from the noble. I'm trying to get him out of there, but he seems to want to do his own thing. I don't know whether he's got out of control. It doesn't say he has. However, the noble is getting chased, so that's good. Tressa's in there as well. There she is. Good lass. Marathi taking a lot of damage there. She's got to get out of the fight. So she's just got enough to drop a Pit of Shades on this Spearman unit here, as well as some Valerian Reavers. And we can charge the remainders with our Black Guard. And this Lawmaster is going to go down along with the Prince. This all units moving up to just harass the enemy as they run away, make sure they don't come back. And if they do, then they get a face full of crossbow bolts. Enemy Prince is going to charge into our artillery, but Kakalkin is here Going to give him a good old battering. A taste of cold steel. And Marathi decides to come in as well. That's quite a good charge. Yeah, together they are going to easily take that prince out. In fact, he's terrified already. Off he goes. Lord Master, I think, is one of the last units still on the field. But he's already wavering, and he's being used as target practice. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Don't come back.
Vengeance awaits. The hag sorceress ascends.
Well, Marathi took a little bit of a beating, but she's fine. No problem. Still alive. That's good. And enemy army is dead.
Leave no trinket behind.
Let's I'm just going to occupy, I think. Take Sildra Got a factor, potion of strength, elf servant, a factor, enemy killed in battle, enemy killed in battle. Good.
I am the first sorceress.
So we could grab Iron Spike next. Marathi has got a skill point and she'll be pretty much replenished next turn as well, so that's good. Now, I did want to get the first sorceress, didn't I? Really? Endless Power just gives 1, 2 and 3 Winds of Magic Power Reserve. Is that it? There might be a little bit of a bug there. Yeah, so let's go for the first sorceress, because that's going to increase sorceress hero rank by 2, which is good. Kakalkin has got a skill point, which we're going to Cold Blood I'm not particularly bothered by. To be honest, if anything, it gives us additional armor, less speed, less melee attack. It does give us armor piercing weapon damage though. Which, yeah, maybe. Maybe. Well, no, we'll go with Linebreaker. I think we can grab Iron Spike next turn. Ancient City of Quintex. We can go with... no, actually, what I wanted to do was... I wanted to get the Harganeth Executioners here, didn't I? Which is... Is it the Shrine of Cain? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's on its way then. So that's okay. Can't build anything more there.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Moransti. I think I'm going to head Moransti to the Shrine of Cain. I think that's what we're going to do.
Dreadlord.
We could potentially just raid these provinces. But the Shrine of Cain is pretty defensible because it doesn't have any other... There's sort of like a bottleneck here on the coast. So we could grab that. So I think I might do that. I need to... Yeah, if we go on Spike Moonshard, then just has one last army to deal with. Skeggy, I think, desperately needs walls to try and keep those dastardly high elves out. Okay, Mitra, you can come over here. Got a settlement upgrade. Sildra Tor, yeah, we'll do that. You know what? Yeah, we'll get rid of we'll demolish the building here because we've got one here. That'll be fine. We can get the orchards. That gives wine resource, which may as well. Can't hurt. Temple of Cain, not too bothered about. Monolith of Catan, don't really care. Don't really care about that either. That we can just demolish. Oh, demolish. And then what I did want to do was Beastmen. How would you like 8,000 gold? Yep. Because I'm helping. Have 2. And go and kill the high elves for me, please. Good job. You got it, guys.
The whispers say no.
do they? Little bit worried there. What else do the whispers say? Did they tell you to burn things? What are those guys? Okay, well, Altdorf, the Empire is safe for the moment. Altdorf is fine. However, there is a lot of vampire corruption. And the problem is, we don't have... Oh, I suppose we can raid to stop attrition. That's it, you guys. That's it. Away you go. Leave me alone.
I am king of the Juki, leader of the merciless host.
They've ended a non-aggression pact. Okay. What don't you like? Oh, you just don't like us in general. Okay, sure. You just can't please some people. That's it, back to your plane of spiders. I mean, hopefully these Chaos guys will actually manage to destroy Grainy Moot. I prefer that it got razed rather than the Marauders came back and took it. But the Servants of Chaos have been destroyed. But we got raiding. Ice Tooth Mountains. Oh, that's fine. And they've stolen technology. And they haven't stolen technology. And Hag Green has got a skill point, which we're going to put in Specialist. Good job. Okay. So let's... I mean, first things first. Maratha, you're going to grab Iron Spike.
Fury to the vengeful slaughter.
Easy. And occupy.
Ambition rises.
Right. So now we just need to deal with the Moon Shard. So let's move Kalkin up. We can land... Yeah, okay, so we're better to do this in tandem, really. We can move Rakal over. He's got a skill point over here. Let's give that... let's pop that in. Let's go Wild-Eyed. Yes, Marathi had a skill point, which is gonna go in. Let's go with Power Drain for the plus winds of magic. And Tressa, we're gonna give you Wild-Eyed, and Steven Seagal's is Deadeye. Good. Okay. I think we're almost set for an attack on Ulthuan. It's literally just around the corner. But I would like to get, like, you know, Britonia in here as well.
Do you wish the lady's favor?
What about military access? Come on, look, it's going to improve to 114. It's just doing it very slowly.
I think not.
Oh, if I got, for the love of... Right, okay, military access, right, payments. How about that much?
I will not.
Seriously? That much.
Short-sighted.
The Dukes would be in uproar, would they? Jesus, you talk about hard bargaining. Right, well, we're going to hit Sarl encampment, but that'll have to be next time. And we will also begin our invasion of Ulthuan. Oh, it's exciting. I've been looking forward to taking Tauren Rock. Every time I see it, I just think I should be holding that against wave upon wave of High Elves. But I can actually attack Tauren Rock, and this time I've got the forces to spread out and start capturing the rest of Ulthuan. In fact, let's have a look at the objectives. So let's look at the short campaign victory. So we need to control all of Ulthuan, basically. We need to maintain 3 Black Arcs. We need to destroy Lothran and the Order of Lawmasters. And we need to control 8 settlements of the following. We might be able to take Kislev. Help it as well, I suspect, is probably going to be fairly easy to grab. Skaven Blight, Lemire, Khmer, Itzta, Hexotl. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. What we do need is another Black Arc. Let's go to the rights. Our 4 turns. Okay, well, we'll definitely grab that. Definitely. But that'll have to be next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.